Hello everyone, welcome back to another ReFantazio. Last time, we did a bunch of stuff in the Grand Trad, which mostly consisted of every side quest we could do at the moment, that we hadn't done already, entering a competition to become king, and then reading a book. Okay, I do like that they say it's finished, but still you read it, that's interesting. It's probably just more points. Haven't started it yet. Be together. I do want etiquette, then definitely. Oh yeah, we also got our land runner. Forgot about that. Apparently, this book teaches you ways to ensure others will agree with you. This section part of the basics. First impressions are vital when it comes to negotiations. Okay, I guess that's true enough. Lower the other person's guard by assuming a natural smile and humble demeanor. Then use flattery to probe for weak points.
What are you talking about?
Probe for weak points? Why? Why without mercy? Don't even have a chance to think?
You're kidding.
Check their weak points and negotiate while they're still reeling from it. That's just brute force, though! I like saying the art of persuasion has slightly increased my etiquette.
All right.
I'm not going to be able to get etiquette 2 by the time I want it, am I? Surprise, get a bit of force can go a long way in helping negotiations go smoothly.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, 2D animated cutscene? What? I chose the perfect time to end stream last time.
We're out of the desert! Oh, wow.
How are you flying on the Land Runner? As soon as you took off, wouldn't you, like, just instantly get flung back by the fact you're not attached to the Land Runner anymore? If you're inside it, that's one thing, I guess.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
Did we just crash?
I don't... Are we under attack, or... That seems like a direct hit on us.
A cannonade.
Did they just combine cannon and grenade? Is there a buzzsaw on that thing?
Sanctism will reign!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Guido, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
Doesn't seem like they're trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner. Yeah, they just said that.
With no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
I guess it's a strategy then.
Hold each other's advance. Damn fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
That's a really dangerous place to be.
The higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Guido's firepower.
Our plan hinges on winning Luis's favor. Can't afford to abandon Gato if you're gonna lose the boat. We can, though. That's the thing. We can just abandon him.
Stand back and watch. Godot's gonna win, and Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
We'll just see how it plays out.
We see how it plays out. No, I think we should.
We're forced to fight. Free EXP, I guess.
But if we want Luis's favor, this might be the strategic play we need.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on. You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run.
Fair.
You say we have the fastest craft around?
Also true.
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help! Withdraw, Gladel!
That got their attention.
Why do you stand for Luis's forces? Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That gauntlet runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral!
Look, that was my pilot's fault, not mine.
You would profane the sacred a second time!
He's not looking. Get him. Oh, why are you coming to? Oh no, I had the gauntlet runners the wrong way around. The other guy had purple hair, so I assumed he had the purple gauntlet runner. Amongst the board that can we just run now? Looks like, you know, magic won't shield us. Aiming to kill Altira now.
You dare interfere in my fight? Know your place. Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might...
Wait, is that his gauntlet runner? Which one is it there? Which one is whose gauntlet runner?
Chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Oleg.
He does look like an egg.
Complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Remember, the king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
So what? I'm sure as long as we're not going to kill him, we'll be fine. We'll just hit him a few times, I guess. Or just would hitting him in general activate the king's magic.
Don't forget about the petrification magic.
I shall vanquish evil.
Yeah, that's not gonna work. I want to know. I am kind of curious. What happens if I do strike him? You know what? There's one very simple way to find out.
I can't move.
It's not working.
Okay, it just prevents our attack. I did not mean to auto battle. I meant to reset the battle because I wanted to find out. It does let us act immediately afterwards again, though.
The freedom of a wand. Come forth, royal soul.
You disgrace the sanctist way.
We'll team up.
Got them right in their
It's
weak
too
spot.
early to go down.
You're not even attacking?
What could you hope to
He's just standing there. He doesn't even think we're... I did not mean to go to the back. He doesn't even think we're...
Charging in.
I mean to hit sideways, not back. He doesn't even think we stand up to his spear units, though. They're weak to... Oh, the other one wasn't a spear unit. And he resists that, but defense down, so whatever.
What could you hope?
Okay, their defense isn't the only one that's fallen.
They've got your
Are you prepared?
Oh, you just resist physical in general. I should normal attack then.
Come! I stand waiting.
Resistance is futile. More resilient than I expected. I would lose nothing by conceding this fight. But the faithful are watching. For the sake of my dear brethren, I must hold nothing back. Now, feel the righteous truth of sanctism engraved upon your flesh.
Are you gonna use light magic or something? Beloved, is that healing? That's healing.
Take this!
Only a few.
He just goes to whack. What happened to you? You look like you're a mage. Why are you just physically striking us?
Seeker. Bet I'll get some distance. Let's go. Win. A tough one.
I defer to you.
Tougher than I thought. State.
Take this!
Oh, please.
Is that all?
You keep just dropping our defense. Shimmer? What's that? Light damage. Alright.
By this power. Scour.
So,
We win though.
the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
Yeah, but the ground, if the ground underneath you begin to shake, what do you think's gonna happen?
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism.
Ooh, cutscene. So, what's happening?
To the end.
I think not, you rotter.
Take it out of guns. What is this runner?
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
Didn't you leave a pilot on board?
So be it. You'll face your divine punishment soon enough.
Give chase.
Finally, he took the hint.
Or not.
Hey, get down here.
We could have taken him out of the race. Why didn't we do that?
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Help. Yes, you lived to see that. Nah, you would not have been
I
fine.
guess you survived this time.
Don't you talk down to me. You want to see what I'm really capable of?
I don't know. Are you protected by the the King's magic or not?
The crew that saved our lives? Honestly, that got a bit ugly for my liking.
Well,
You're that singer, right?
Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling.
Oh, if you took him out, that probably would have made people really mad because the song just couldn't appear for the next event.
Nothing you're not used to. But consider me chastened and shoot. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
I don't like the way you're looking at me. How do you get around?
Me out there, love.
Oh.
You best
Oh
be
no.
So you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Are the candidates driving their own
Here,
gauntlet
as
runners?
talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain yourselves.
I'm not worried about us two. It's someone else I'm worried about.
Sang at the opening ceremony.
But that's... Oh, blast it all, I can't take it anymore.
Behave yourself, nurse. I know you like gauntlet runners, but it's not the time.
You have Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juna, the kingdom's greatest singer, the dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
Main character from out of town, other character. Doesn't really have time to worry about that stuff because of his heritage and wants to fix it.
Well, then on behalf of...
I guess he might have been able to figure it out, but we have been nowhere near a lot of society, so I get see why we didn't know about her at least.
Interesting little ensemble. Wait, is that a fairy? A real living one? Where did you...
Hey, up there!
You'd imagine a famed songstress would have at least been able to see a fairy, or maybe she has and she's just shocked to see one that we have.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
First off, who's finished it? And second off, I wonder if we'll be able to make our gauntlet runner fly sometime, because that'd be pretty cool. Oh, and that thing's massive!
Luis.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the saintest's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely lady.
I love how as you can see he's scared because he messed up.
Safe at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Someone who killed your other, one of your other supporter things.
Take a wild guess.
But we're not gonna tell you that.
It's gonna get you killed, kid.
A bold one, are you? I didn't take you for a traveling troupe of jesters. He's just another no-name candidate. One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious. What made you decide to enter the competition? Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated.
Also, I feel like that dog at the end needs a bit of food. He looks a bit thin. Can we give him something to eat? Help save the prince. Part of me wants to select this and see what happens. And I can't say... what could go wrong? Bound to complete secrecy when it comes to the prince. Should I really share that?
The more you hesitate, the more...
Rethink my response. Fine to help you.
Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name, hmm?
They're gonna force me to say that anyway, probably.
Thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion.
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in. anyone. Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
We probably could see from where they were.
Help you.
We do get pretty big when we use our powers.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Don't think this changes anything. Come on!
Well, it does for us, just not for you. And he has no idea what we're planning.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse.
I really hope we can make ours fly sometime.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted,
Ours is also a lot smaller than Luis's, so if anything, it would be easier to make airborne.
All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heismay, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
We're really glad we're out of the desert.
Runner at last arrives at its repose.
One of the worst places to make, like, the capital, in my opinion. I think there is some trees on the other side of the kingdom, though.
Guiling beams of the dark. The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Ah! Oh, damn it, blast!
Uh-oh, what did he do?
Did you hear that?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go
Did you-
check on him.
Did you just stab yourself or something?
Hey, nurse, you okay?
Oh, you two. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
No, it sounds bad.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
Ah, no hiding it from you, is there? No, it's just the old runner. She runs like a dream, you see, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even
And hello, Drew2K, welcome to the stream. You did just meet us,
I'd not be floundering so much.
seeing Lord Louis, or seeing just Luis, and the other thing happen.
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany. Like when
And honestly, I kind of forgot that it was during this trip. I thought it was during the other one after this.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort, but somehow that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Sounds kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days.
Oh, rare loot.
Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Who'd you hear this from?
Heard it, lad. I've seen it.
Oh,
with
you
my own
found some of
eyes.
these relics too.
See, there was this old inventor in the neighborhood where I grew up, quite sharp, but a bit balmy.
Wonder if we'll get to meet him, because I honestly don't remember if we do.
But even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
I mean, I would also be interested in a lost relic.
You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had.
Well, I'm sure there's more about we can find.
He told me he'd leave me the relic in his will.
Okay, so where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of...
Oh, my controller's well. Let me just... Let's see. Maybe I should look into Como when we get to Marcia.
This one's important.
Veterinarius once knew was living in Como, a village near Marcia. He may be able to tell us more about the relic once showed Nuris. And 5 hero instances! Nuris resolved into doom and gloom again and head towards the narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Martha, this evening then. Good. So we'll be liberated from this blasphemy. Liberated, do believe you. I take offense to that. Fairy girl's right. You know, a carrot could never get with this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. But I'm grateful. It's just hard to show up while on the verge of losing your lunch. That is, I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday's. Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Bardon, right? I'm sure the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Bardon awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
We'll find out soon enough.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
It's almost like there's a kidnapper on the loose.
Ah, you're here. I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She is also a most holy sanctuaress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there.
I have no idea what that
I
means.
take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence Forden to win the tournament.
Aye, naturally. No sane and righteous man would want Luis on the throne. Speaking of, I heard there was a scuffle on the road between 2 candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Oh, that.
Well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them. I mean, some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Not my bit. We literally saw him, but yeah.
Tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes.
Plus, we are in it for more than just the money.
I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying...
I wonder what it is. And now I'm actually kind of hungry myself.
Too much at stake, lad. Go on. Don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the Bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Oh, and there's a wanted posters there. I never knew that.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
A giant. I'd try it.
The giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality.
It looks good.
Delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
It doesn't sound bad though.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine, exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
She's been traveling for a while. She probably would eat whatever she could get her hands
Before
on.
it gets cold.
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you too.
Look, I'm willing to try it, at least. Maybe not the head though. That part is like just exoskeleton. Hold up, no. The rich flavor is bursting in my mouth. It's surprisingly tasty.
So, young man, passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit. but it's
Okay,
harmless, I assure you.
that part's a bit weird, but oh well. Also, I see you take the same style of eating in this game as Xenoblade does.
But to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
That's a lot.
This Heismay is your culprit.
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the Sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
On another gauntlet runner.
So, is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Artira.
Giant sandworm nests in the wastelands, reviewed to be the hideout of Heismay the Kidnapper. The area is subjected to a unique weather phenomenon known as a sand flash.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
Well, we have the
We've
gauntlet
been
runner.
chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
We'll get this job done.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
How much money is it
We
again?
help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
It's a lot, I remember that, but I don't remember how much.
Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
Honestly, there was so much grub there. What is this?
This is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together.
So I'd be willing to try it at least, but I don't know.
Now, please, dig in.
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, 'tis succulent as a mellow fruit.
There's green stink lines coming off of it.
Gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
I'll schedule a meeting with the Honourable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here to con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
We're not gonna just take a free meal. I'd actually be happy to pay for this, but I didn't realize you were offering until now.
Exactly.
Leave the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay? Hey, now, it's not like you overheard the conversation you had with Baron. Even did hear something, it's not like I tell anybody. I would never made as a professional informant if I didn't know how to handle sensitive information. Is there anything you want to know about this city? Simply ask me. You can always find me here. Alright. It was delicious the last meal. Martha is a fine city indeed. Makes this Heismay offense all the more, all we heard is true. Hunting him will be a trial indeed. To be expelled from the order is one thing, but to be wholly stripped of his knighthood, I would not be surprised the man is given into despair.
Got a moment?
I can explore a little bit. Entire town have been reserved for your party, private use today. I had to kick out a house full of drunkards for this, so I hope you're all worth it. Still, it's nice you come all this way, traveler. Please make yourselves comfortable. Beds are in the back past the door, next to the desk. At least the informant was allowed to stay. Finally, we get those tiny runner bunks. Why sleep in an inn, is it? wasn't that... I honestly probably wouldn't mind sleeping in like a runner bunk. It seemed like a nice place to sleep for a night or two. I don't know why, but for whatever reason, I kind of liked small, cramped, dark spaces as a kid. I have no idea why. It's kind of comfortable just to be in them.
Look at that.
For the runner bunks, actually.
Right?
I can see the monsters out there when we camp on the runner, so I rest a little easier in the inn. The Schnorris would come inside with us, but I suppose the runner is a castle, then he is its king.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's gorgeous out.
Oh, beautiful weather. I think I might have overslept, though. Where is everyone?
Let's hurry.
Now went to King's Great Castle ahead of us. Apparently we can get there by climbing the stairs in Stairstone Market.
All right then.
More paper.
I will do shopping later when the sales are active.
An elder candidate?
For now, though, I do want to at least unlock these shops. I only need to unlock one for now, just so I can work back here later if I need to. If I remember correctly, there is the stone. And here's the castle. I can't even let my wee ones out of the house because of these kidnappings. Poor barons are fair mopey about it, bless them. Told General Bardon as much. His face felt like a dropped pie. He's a pure heart, our general is. Die, never mind that. I'll have to fight Isaac. I keep your guard up. Then rumor has he's got some passing skill. He's faster than any soldier that nobody so much could nick him. Let's be quick on the street. Actually, I probably should talk to you guys. This looks positively ancient. Wasn't expecting this city to have such a rich history. Before the kidnapping started, imagine the city knew peace. Let's get the details from the lady of the castle.
Well met.
You're late. Poor Baron has been waiting on tenterhooks. Baron lady has graciously agreed to meet with us. Let's not keep her waiting. Let's be about it.
I've awaited you.
You've all come. Fantastic. Lady Johanna is waiting inside. Let's go right now if that's alright.
Aye, yes.
Please come this way then. I'm glad this does not take time, but I'm also kind of surprised it doesn't.
May I present Lady Joanna, Sanctoress and the ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna,
So where is he?
founding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
Then what are the taxes being used for? I'm kind of curious about that now.
Even as other aspirants
Probably just to help as many
more
people as
and weaker,
possible.
You've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you.
Oh, so it's not just money.
Fine, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support. Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares.
One more person to rebel against the church.
Yes, Lady Joanna. Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Oh, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
On top of that, it'd be pretty hard to
Not in particular.
actually convince everyone, maybe.
Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city.
Skill could be one answer.
I say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
It's almost like we know an info broker. Ask around 2. Hi there, you there. Kentucky bit. Heard you're gonna catch that Heisme for us. I just wanted to give you my thanks. Why, she's one of the people that's gone missing.
My thanks.
If I can be help, please, anything you do, just say the word. Unfortunately, no, I don't know much about them, I'm afraid. I can't be of help. You gotta ask the others around here, though. Shopkeepers might know more. The, Stairsville Market, right? Let's try asking around there. I am definitely going to need to go to the informant, though. He should hopefully still be in the inn.
Hang on.
Yeah, just, let's see how much mag we've gotten from this.
Let's see.
Also, you saw it last? Yeah, give me my mag. 2,400. It was like 3 days worth as well. So that's pretty decent. See, that's... I don't know how much that is each day.
Welcome.
I find there's a lot of meat today. Oh, no, that's okay. We're after information more than meat today. You don't have to know anything about a giant sandworm, do you? Oh, that's... Only that it's dangerous. When I go out hunting, I give them a wide berth. So if they go out there alone, still, do you know anyone who might know something? Much asking to follow the armor shop. Got quite the fondness of a giant for giant sandworm larvae. The armor shop is actually the one I could have warped to. Oh well.
What is it?
I love our edible grubs, but we're pretty different to their inedible parents. I was original favorite, but I know little about them. You can't eat the parent. Well, I guess they go through a metamorphosis thing. Yeah, I'm curious about this. Something to say, they don't want to eat us. Though that does remind me. Some chances they at the tavern boats you gotten real close to the sandworms. Them. Sure, then that'd be quite the feat. Maybe he's still in town. Maybe this person's still nearby. Yeah, I remember him. We talked to him yesterday.
What'll it be?
Well, real quick, what do you have? Slip whales for evasive movements. No buffs, though. All stats +2. I want that, but that's all my money. I can wait for you to, go on sale. One of our Baron's lackeys keeps placing orders for one piece of armor after another. Something about them beefing up security. Sounds like they're overdoing it. Makes me wonder if everything's alright. I don't got anything to pray. Nah.
Hey.
Yeah, they're coming from above.
Stop that at once.
Miss Shotty, you need to get. You're not to go outdoors. But I'm bored being. That's when I go to elves. No, elf. He. Never mind. You mind staying here? Oh, he's been kidnapped. Is it just me or is that glowing red? I've spoken to the guard group. They know little and less. Okay, that's a cool way to store swords, though. That's weaker than what I got. Why would I buy that? Okay, these things are kind of cool because it increases ice and fire respectively. So you can get a choice on which one you'd rather focus. Oh, this is a really good weapon. If I can only buy one and I don't have a reason to buy it yet. Can protect my kids from kidnappers. Let's just go talk to the informant.
out of ideas. What do you want to know?
You're at the tavern. What's your business with me? Looking for a merchant who had something to say about the giant sandworm yesterday. And I got him last night. That's all I heard, whether I wanted or not. What is it? Ask yourself. Next question, plain as day, but where is he? How's on for me? You see, I can't tell you that merchant is among other things. That's not much.
Thank you kindly.
Just like I knew you would. Now then, a deal's a deal.
Real skinny.
He's getting right at the fountain, just there. Drank so much yesterday, the tavern is practically taking a bath now that he's hungover. Okay, let's get to the fountain and talk to the merchant. Not who I thought we were wanting to talk to. But you.
I can hardly think on it.
Got business with me? She got pretty close to the giant sandworms then. How'd you manage to do that and live to tell the tale? Didn't get that close. Giant sandworm, that was it. And that boy was excited and, well, pretty drunk. At some point, started turning to me, bulging right up to that sandworm and staring it down. And I regret that now.
No good.
Oh, great. No one seems to have any information. So sunset, too. Let's be at the tavern for now. I'll go gather everyone else.
Not a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
It is far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I'd prefer a change of tack instead.
Oh, you!
You there. Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Well, so much for him.
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heisme?
You're gathering information.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event. A kind of storm. The wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight around here.
That sounds really
Finders
pretty.
will have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms. Eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
We're much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But
Though a smaller group is better than...
be here otherwise.
That information is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry. No
I'm
charges
curious about the
taken.
change of
Can't
attitude,
have you get
though.
yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line. And one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Eh?
Why not?
But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? No danger of that.
I see.
Fair enough, I guess.
Anyway, I'm counting on you.
I mean, we probably would have said we don't need it anyway.
Finally, a solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworm's territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Miras.
What if I just went there now, though?
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
Eh? Oh, we unlocked this now. I think something just reacted. What is this?
Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking...
I think we broke it.
Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start.
Moment, it was like the light was blinding.
Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case. Don't want you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
But what if I stepped in? To Nurse's
Time
request.
marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, we're being sent here again. Alright.
Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
The flash thing.
Thing inside the Gauntlet Runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the Gauntlet Runner that was created in ancient times.
Then how did the
Something
king
no longer
like put it
crafted
in
this
the
day and age.
thing?
A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost, the power of teleportation. With proper use, its great power will turn your Gauntlet Runner swifter than any beast or transport on land.
Well, yeah, instantaneous travel is a bit faster than walking.
The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine. Vivid, familiar scenery.
Okay, so I'm thinking about, what if the king somehow knew about us because he had some magic that let him see his son? I wouldn't be surprised if he did.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
In one day.
Mad? Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
Well, we can now. What if this is the teleportation magic Moore was talking about? Why didn't you bring Gallica to see that?
So this is some magic
Then
you saw in a dream?
just us that time.
Teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
Well, it's attached to the Gauntlet Runner, so...
Certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
Nurse is figuring things out.
Custom made for the prince. But I wasn't there in the concept phase. When they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper Halloween.
I'm willing to bet that's when it teleported, and we just never noticed.
It started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... Surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the
Yeah,
bounty.
we can just teleport
It takes days to
back.
get back. That's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's valley well see if we can magic.
Oh no, we have a problem. Magic did something bad. What's the solution? Let's just magic it back to normal.
Small feat we ask, I know, but might you at least try?
Can I really use this teleportation magic? I'll just have to try. We use the magic to fix the magic. Oh, I'm allowed to just explore the Gauntlet Runner, alright. It's up there. We need to go down here. It's glowing. Place I've already been to. I'll focus on Mercury as our destination.
It reacted. The lab really is the key to triggering it.
Oh, hey, are you sure this is safe?
Look, a lot of energy coursing through my body. What could go wrong?
It's Martira. They really are back.
I'm kind of curious what that looks like from the outside.
Can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
The igniters could also limit people as well.
Speaking of sanctism, they'll not like this.
If you put too much power out, the igniter could break.
Orthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought?
Let's go to space!
We may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
Or the Sandworm Cave. Unfortunately, this works like D&D. That one teleportation spell. You have to have been there first. Wish I could imagine it, but we've never been.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the 3 great cities.
It would seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Important locations, got it.
Thank you very much. Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity, and you have to.
I mean, even if we didn't need the Gauntlet Runner, it's still a great thing for combat purposes to have.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
Still good though.
So, now we can return to the royal capital anytime we need to restock. Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
I get it. You're saying work on her follower ranking with, I guess.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
But yeah, that is how we do confidants across cities. It is very useful. Or not confidants, that's persona. To capture Huntsman, you must be well prepared. You can grow stronger by accepting requests around town. This is the Martha Recruitment Center. The mission has begun. The base of operations has been changed to Martha. Each time a new operation begins, the town you stay in will become your new base. Your departure date is July 2nd. Try to be well prepared for it. If you want to return to a previous location, such as the Grand Trad, open the R1 world map. On the R1 map menu and select it. You can travel there using teleportation magic. Teleporting does not pass time, so feel free to return to previous towns to complete unfinished requests or meet with followers.
Oh, that's right.
He doesn't tell you your part. Better make sure we're strong enough to get to. Speaking of, I saw some bounties at the recruitment center. Oh, and we're getting dragged into this too. I wanted to wait a little bit for this, but oh well.
My apologies. You're right there.
Did you bump into me? What'd you steal? That's typically how it goes in these games.
Well, I'll be off now.
Hey, you sure you want to let that fellow go?
No, he took something from us.
Just now when he bumped into you.
Probably money.
Oh no! Grievous' dagger is missing.
Oh, that's a lot worse actually. Because Grievous' memento was stolen.
Let's chase after him. I don't see him anywhere. Jeez, how'd he disappear so fast?
It's not like he could teleport. We find a clone where that will lead us to the man who took Grievous' memento. Try asking the guy who told us it was stolen.
Come on.
The guy stole the dagger. Ain't he where he went? I may not. I have no reason to give you that information. That's true, but I mean, that dagger is really important to us. Is it? Well, you have to excuse me if I don't go lending a hand to everyone who puts one out. Not even a hint. Consider it a kingly investment. We need a imagination for this. Alright, that's what it is, not etiquette. What if I lend a hand to your face? Cute. You have to do better than that. Yeah, this is new. You find yourself in ignorance of the weather and the subjects of its whims. I can tell you what clouds will come in 2 days hence. Check the weather before traveling. Speak to the fortune teller. They can forecast the region's weather for the next 2 days. I will never use this.
Again, won't you?
Can't. I'll be plenty useful to travel. Come back anytime. I'll sit right. Yeah, but I'll just fight it anyway. Is everything going on? They'll need all hands on deck. Gotta get out and patrol. I'm so sorry, but we close July 2nd through 4th. You're the one who took care of that bounty in the Triad Desert, aren't you? I've heard the news travels that fast, huh?
What?
It's not the Grand Trad, right? How'd you know that? Royal Capital's pretty far from here. Don't underestimate the military. Each city shares information on bounties, so I'm not at liberty to tell you how we do it. Anyways, you can look up a list of bounties from across the county regardless of where you are, so and accept them too. So fight your hardest and clear them up, alright? Oh yeah, that much money. However, Gorban King, Force Champion!
Don't go get yourself killed.
Enter the Gorban King, an impressive name if it wasn't only a Gorban Rabbly priested over. Really, with Gorbans, they're pretty common and easy to handle. Not quite. They'll attack you with swords and bows as well as magic. The boss won't come out till you dispatch the underlings. They're a bit tougher than you might expect. How about it? We do need funds from trading the hideout. Sure. Excellent. In that case, the Gorbans are lurking in the Imps Den north of Marthia. When the king's not around, a magic-wielding Gorban keeps order within the horde. Take him out, the big guy should appear. The mages wear a black cloth. Bet you can get more information about the target from Marthia's informants. Not fond of having to rely on them, but desperate times. Bring me the Imps loincloth. And want to take care of them in exchange. Okay, why do we have to take Rabbit, what's basically just his underwear?
Let's do it.
Hey, go beat this person up and steal their... Why?
Let's see here.
I see some foreheads. Here it is. Apparently it's called the Imp's Den.
We'll face danger here.
All right.
With the reward, we can better prepare for Heinz, mate. Let's hurry and take care of those Gorbans.
An elder candidate?
Unfortunately, we have to worry about the dagger later. However, things are on sale. And I want those boots.
You be rich.
Yeah, it's the right thing.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Was there something? I think there was, but it's not a class I have yet, so I'm not going to buy it till I need the class. Item shop's not on sale. I don't think you go on sale either. However, you have a new cooking ingredient, so I want that. I don't remember. Does this place go on sale? More return items, no magic, or no MP recovery items, so I don't care. I got plenty of healing items. I'm not concerned about that at the moment. I think there was something else I could, like, do for shopkeeping here. Oh, we can increase our etiquette there as well, which is pretty neat. We can give out a speech, too. Right, yeah, here. Let me turn the screen!
Hey, mister.
How do you like your Vomo? Turn roasted or stewed? Never had one. I ain't so boring. This is not gonna help us settle this. Bugs into the willies. Is that it? Suppose you don't want to be touching them either. Fresh in these parts. I had time to save it without a trade. How's there like me to pay for room and board, eh? It'll be easy to bait when you're fishing too. Try myself, but I bet you'd be a natural.
Can we talk?
I want to buy one of each because I've never actually haven't gotten to the fishing portion of this game. I didn't even know I kind of forgot there was fishing in this game.
Excuse me?
Ellie, you, Mr. Elda, how'd you prefer your Vomo? Yeah, I never had one. And Lisbon was to the slow slavers, but the guns are grown up for her. There now. That's it, you right? Now, Miss Elda. Mr. Elda, what you want to do, a little shopping? Rock beans, you can give me dishes with these. Spices, hero fruit seeds selling. Come on. So, don't have any rock beans. Let's buy one of the each. Actually, I'll buy a couple of rock beans. I'll buy 2 just in case I need multiple for something because I've never tried cooking. I also don't like how we can only buy one thing at a time.
Excuse me? Can we talk? Excuse me?
And we'll buy 1 hero fruit seed.
Hey, listen.
Ah, horses. Wait, no, what are these things? They're like a mix between horses and rams, I think.
This is the pits.
You're the eldest son for it, didn't think you'd be an elder. What are you doing here? Nothing wrong with these first old wells. Shopping! Oh, I remember this area. Nothing, we'll need to go there later. There's nothing past there for now, though.
Are they going to kidnap me too?
Hello there.
For now, though, give me all of these. And we're done. Which, you know, yeah, we have to do edit or imagination for him. Surprisingly, there's not any side quests, though.
What you want to know?
Alright, what you got here?
Here's the real skinny.
Crops of all sizes in Marthia. Buy blue meat and more candy meat from the butcher, and specifically an item called mellow milk from the water shop. And all a new blog into the stream. There are some stands where children sell rock beans or fragrant spices and such. Village not far off with Origo's sugar, and there was also kids selling plant seeds over at Cadillac Rock. They can't eat those, so they grow them. It's a fine selection of goods. People are cross country folk who would be proud to see a variety of seed and harvest. And hello, Hydro. Welcome to the stream as well. Something seems off about the spelling, though.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
Here's the ordinary forest, but journeying deeper, you find yourself in the Gorban Haven. Creatures are clever to understand the strength that comes with numbers. Gorban easily is patched, but a horde of them is trouble. If you got business with Gorban King, who runs a horde of them, you're going to want to take out the Gorbans in black cloth. No weakness to you, but they love a good nap. You can find some items make them drowsy at general stores around town. As they have item, you may already know, but don't go wielding a staff yet. They'll fly off the handle, even can't control it. But also, there's a lot of giant and 6-year-old velts in there. Alright then, Hydra. Pierce attacks, but prepare yourself with a spear or bow or something of that sort. That's about it. But you're well prepared for it before adventuring into that place. Check later. Alright. Is there really no more quests we can do right now?
More people missing. All right then.
No, there is. There's one over here.
Oh, what'll I do?
Totally. I'm not so sure about that. Going to lose my job or something that's not even my fault at all. Don't know what's on your mind, but it looks serious. What's wrong? A fairy? You mercenaries here to hunt down items, but you all came in a giant gauntlet runner. As your runner goes, can you spare me a moment? Let's keep a great number of carrier pigeons so that we can maintain communications with other cities. They were all requisitioned by officials from the capital.
Why did this happen?
Being wrong. Alright then. Seems like they need them for the tournament or some such. But we rely on those pigeons for trading medicine and foodstuffs, so their lost pigeons our very way of living. Membership. I only really put it there because YouTube said, hey, enable this and we'll give you $500. And the Switch 2 just so happens to be $500. That's the only reason I enabled it. I don't really got much to give with it, to be honest. I was probably going to take it down soon now that after I get it. Because there was also a thing where anyone who bought it would give me, they'd make it so YouTube would give me $500 as well, but that's ended so yeah. Right, we definitely need to procure a practical pigeon parcel from Kimo by July 11th. Once I go out with the kidnapper about, so I have not no volunteers. In addition to that, there's no one's a beast they need to go through. This is a pigeon's caretaker. Good chance I Can I keep my job if things continue like this? Was that supposed to be... Is that how you actually spell that, or is that a typo? Lie down the ground and die like a dog, but that's where the gauntlet runner of yours comes in. Please save my job. I mean, to save the town. Ask you to work for free. Let's say 75,000 Reeve. Is enough reward for you? Sure.
I'd so love your help.
Right, yeah, I forgot I made the egg and emote. Also, thanks for buying that, noob. Thanks for that. I forgot that. Well, I guess I can't disable it now. Thank you kindly. In that case, I'd like you to go buy one practical pigeon parcel for me by July 11th if you could. Yeah, sure, to get to Komodo too. Well, I've gotten very good besides eggs too. I'm sure you'll find plenty of things there that'll be useful for your travelers.
Let's give it a shot.
13 days. You got plenty of time. But invincible noodles? What? But the entire reason why that's there. She's talking about. Remember, I was talking about the old man and the relic. The old man, if we go. But I made just because the entire reason. There's no attached. Should be all right. Anyway, back to game. So I believe the way it works is I just unable to or the way Soft was able to do that. Just I made it a thing to where you can buy a membership, and YouTube was like, hey, yeah. You have to make it, the minimum you can do is 99 cents, you have to include emoji. So I just put the egg from Paper Mario there. That's how Hydro.
Now what am I to do?
Alright then.
Also, actually, that reminds me, can I... We can, I'm doing this first.
Mister.
It's Fabeline. We should talk. Streaming big fish. Oh, thanks for that then, noob. Maria trying to see. The thing is, I wouldn't mind actually making worthwhile rewards for that if I knew how, or if I knew what I would be good to do. Check with Fabeline. Don't question why we're here. What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be traveling right now? Or do you plan to announce candidacy fail? Are you safe and sound? That's what's most important, is it? We can tell her about teleportation. What do you mean by that? Probably fine to tell Miss Fabeline and Maria the truth. So you can return to the Grand Chat in an instant? Runner's extra special. What does that mean? Well, you don't seem to be in particularly defeated mood, so I suppose I got no reason not to believe you. And I assume that means you'll be showing your face around here more often. Thank goodness. She holed herself up in her room. Maybe we can take her mind off things. Maybe we should show Maria try. It should be a name. Oh, I just realized that made a number go up on YouTube Studio. I don't think I can just give memberships out. The only thing. If I could, I would just definitely say, hey, yeah, you get a free membership, you get one, but it's YouTube, and so you can't. To Maria, Honey, I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I mean, you can gift memberships? I didn't know that. Well, thanks for that, son. Maybe I should have mentioned this earlier. Hydro, do you not have the option to buy the membership? No, I'm curious about this. To be thrilled. Bedroom room, would you mind keeping an eye on things down here? Also for Hydro, because they're a mod, it's just the star that appears. Tell me about how your traveling magic works. You really lit up, so thank you.
We did it.
And now I get Connie Rose. Not sure popping in to show her pictures of the wise idiot. She puts on a brave face, but she's not all past it yet. In the middle of your journey, aren't you? If you turn around and leave again, I'm not sure the progress hard to take it. Do I have this level 2? No, I don't have enough tolerance! No!
Sorry.
I'm really close, though! I don't have... There's other things I want to do, though. I wanted to do that, though. Why? We can go to the catacombs entrance from here? That's neat. I didn't know that.
Where to?
Alright, fine.
Where to?
How do I just warp straight to the Gauntlet Runner? Right, yeah, it's in the capital now. That's why I can't just warp straight to the Gauntlet Runner.
Let's head there right away.
I now want to actually do things to make it worth it because people bought it now, but I have no idea what to do. Do the map of the surrounding area and arrange your journey. Discuss plans with your allies. Decide where your travels will take you next.
About time, what? Now point us toward the fray.
Comes out. I actually think I've seen that. It's based on the on something I mentioned when I played Dream Team. It's like Mario or Luigi dies when Mario's in his dreams or something, if I remember. To where I hope. Let's see. I hope I'm gonna be heading out. So if I am correct, which I hope I am, not from the city though. Hammond resume travel next morning. She's staying there. Teleport back to town.
Now then.
Because I want to warp here. Do you? Okay, it does warp you to the closest town. Thank goodness. You guys want to go back to tonight? Yeah, let's go here. I believe I have done everything I want to do in that town until for now, and we should hopefully be able to build tolerance there here if someone lets us. But I have a reason for when to raise tolerance to get her skills as well, because she is one of the best skills in the game. But we could train with... why are there so many things that I want to do? I want to read the book because that gives really good stuff. All I can do is talk to them. Alright, yeah, I guess that's what I'm gonna do now because it's all I can do. Hulkenberg's up first because we already have Stroll at level 2. I think the specifics would be prudent to our use in time improving our chance of building our strength. Now, Mirror's Landscape with Luigi and clones get corrupted. Yeah, and most of them try attacking. I've seen that, I mentioned it during my Dream Team Let's Play, if I remember. If I remembered, we can see the town coming up. That's cool. Maybe it's just a random village. Either way, it's neat. Anyway. Building our strength. Traveling affords you opportunities to strengthen your bonds with allies. Allies to speak with you on the road. Do try to make time for them. Frustrating the other hand, we think the road seems spacious enough. I should think our swings are safe from any harm doing in the open air. This seems like it would be a bad idea because we're trying to fight on a moving object. And for Stroll as well. Never any harm in sharpening our skills, I say.
You see?
Forgot, yeah, it was a while ago. Several months at this rate. Ornamental swordplay, oft overlooked. It's fine time to reflect upon yourself. Once you face life or death combat, imagine you'd have some grasp of your great strength by now. Strength that I can give any tactic a try. And you say that, but let's see, what are my skills? I have Seeker, I have Healer, and I have Mage. I am magic.
I see.
For Gore, right, I mispronounced that, my bad. Commendable skill and confidence to match. Let's begin training a warm-up. First, show me your beast walk. So, oh yeah, I did. You put it in General, I believe. What were they again? What was? Yeah, that's pretty good for Mario and Luigi. I want to actually, let me compare that to other Mario and Luigi cells, because I don't remember what they are. Mario and Luigi cells. Not Brothership, just all games in general. Cells, let's see. So Brothership, 1.6 million. That's... Oh, it's actually lower than most of them, but it's still pretty good. I'm glad it sold as high as it did. But yeah, honestly, yeah, these are all of all time right, aren't they? And it is pretty close to that, so it will likely do that. And what's this beast walk?
Halt.
No, just stand there. Let me see your beast walk. A beast walk? What exactly?
At the ready.
Both hands feet, of course, like a beast. First thing I can think of is like, there was an exercise I did as a kid because my parents owned a dance studio, so there was like a bunch of just random aerobics class. It was because my mom worked there. It was free for me to do it, so I was like, sure, I'll do it. I did it. One of the things was we stood on our back, or we like basically laid on our back, but we walked while we were on our back. I think it's called crab walking. Ship the noob, no, that's not what Brothership is. Ship made up. I don't think that's accurate either. Now we get. I still wish we could have had ship battles in this game. Oh. What are you doing and why? That you just walk. That's actually not even that hard. Just going slowly. Free your minds of distracting thoughts, Troll. Nor your limbs crying for a pride. The pain makes them stronger. That wouldn't hurt that much. You're just crawling. I did not, but I heard there's something about. Oh yeah, Nintendo can now record your Switch 2 conversations. I heard about them. I didn't read them though, and it's on one hand it's dumb. But on the other hand, I kind of get it, and PlayStation and Xbox have the same rules in their thing. But it's something. Is it though? Even Stroll doesn't agree. We do this tomorrow. If only to correct that shameful form of yours, we must move on. Now the horned lizard stance. Really? Oh, that's dumb. No, I don't. Why are you standing on Stroll's back? He's more of this. Is he trying to kill us? That's just a handstand. Not even a full handstand.
Don't fret.
These are erratic. Think to yourself, find calm and you will find you can bear even the boundaries of their pebbles. I didn't know about that, but that's stupid. Now to the swordplay proper. Is this your first time using a sparring sword? That Stroll's been defeated. You can land but a single blow on me. I will concede. Needn't worry. There's no blade on the sword. We'll continue until you manage it. Broke our sparring swords.
Very well.
Ideal. Oh well, we shall make do. Hold on. But we'll never waver when asked. You're giving your utmost effort, even in training.
At the ready.
Well, do you not care for nothing sets your mission? Yeah, this is gonna be the thing that gets me the Reeve, isn't it? Or not Reeve, Mag. Fine, push me harder. Right, well, commendable vigor. Well, perhaps you have what it takes. Get your head, Hulkenberg. Here's nothing training, that's all nothing. Any lower before you can even get into any real fighting.
Sorry.
Yes, you're right, I apologize. Not like I don't understand your passion, but you can afford to go a little easier on us. The thing is, I was debating modding my Switch. After I got Switch 2, so I'm not so sure anymore. Probably still will do it. Was the training excessive? Was the rigorous regimen Mote and I once shared? Which would be the man we met at the Capitol the other day. Once my peer, now commander of the Royal Knights. Words linger in me. I cannot seem to shake them. I have no clinging attachments to my previous position or status as a knight. Let that post to pursue my own mission. Pride of my station be... I don't know a better way to replace that word. I'm pretty sure it's a curse word, so I'm going to... My searching, I never found the prince. For long sessions I wandered, aimless and leagueless. He calls me a fallen. How can I blame him? How can I deny it? It's not true. But you aren't fallen now anymore anyway. Maybe so, but I cannot believe that without your work to support me, I still have a long ways to go. When I left the capital, I did so with the sole purpose of helping the prince. But at times I can't help but think, perhaps I could have done more if I remained there as a knight. Perhaps there may have been a better path. Let's speak no more of what ifs. I have no intention of changing my path now. Together, we shall move forward toward the prince.
She. Now, a new path.
The thing is, it's not like I've accepted their terms yet, have I? So as long as I don't accept the terms or conditions, they can't brick it, right? Or was there a thing that forced me to read it on the Switch? I think there was, and I accidentally skipped it, but I meant to read it.
However,
that's in our training there for now. And buy replacements when we can. I feel hungry after efforts. Here, take one of these. A dried caterpillar. Final nutrients. Prep for post-training cooldown. Don't let pretty neighbors like insect dissuade you. Dried, though. I don't know if I'd like that, though. We got you around the appropriate caterpillars. We return to the others. Why?
The party at last arrives.
Nintendo does not like modding things, and I don't think they realize it's really good for them when people mod things, unless they're just stealing. Which, when I modded my 3DS, and the reason I did this was so I could actually record with it, because the entire intention for me doing this was install a software that lets me record things on my 3DS and like bring it over to my laptop. And the thing is, it worked, but because it was over internet, it couldn't do audio, and it was just very poor, so I couldn't do it. And it's just, there's no way to unmod it. If I could unmod my 3DS, I would. But I can't. So the only time I ever install games on there is installing my own DS games, because there's no other way to play it without emulating it on the 3DS. And it's just annoying. This is the place. It is most barren than I imagined. Kind of a village one would only visit in the most dire circumstances, I'm sure. Oh, come now, the air's clean. There's no sign they've been attacked by humans. Really, what more can you ask for? Gazing out at all this green, I find such peace. I can hardly think of raising my sword again. So please. Hey, guess what? I found the village shop.
That reminds me.
By the way, do you want to ask about the old inventor? You know, the old man with the relic that Nurse was looking for. Let's leave the runner then. Shouldn't this be a happy reunion? Who knows? Though I did hear her mutter, oh, probably dead or something like that. Excuse me, is there an old inventor living in the village? No, hold on, I don't mean it's culture with a bad leg. Well, I never thought anyone would actually show up. He's passed away not too long ago, quite suddenly. No, didn't you? So here, this is for you. Last ornament. An igniter. Never seen such a shape. Couldn't tell you, haven't the foggiest what happened in the Minter's head. Nobody gives it to anyone who came asking about it. It used to be famous for our capital, but he developed fondness for this place. And our sky burial ritual. So, let me give you this too. His journal. Can't make out a single word. What's with a language like this come from? No clue. Maybe Norris knows. We'll tell him what we learned. People wouldn't read it. Yeah, no. There should be I wish they passed a law that made it so TOSs were easier to understand. So you don't have 50+ pages to read every week.
He's been like that for a while now. Wonder if he's all right.
I knew it! This thing's the genuine article, a real bona fide lost relic.
It looks like that one important relic from Baldur's Gate 3.
In the air around it, trace amounts only, something, a reaction.
But that's just stupid. Nintendo can't I don't think Nintendo could actually do something like that, could they?
Beyond my wildest hopes. No bloody idea how to use the thing, but if I can just adapt.
That sounds like the situation where it was like, oh yeah, you can't sue Disney because you signed up for a free trial of Disney Plus. It reminds me of that situation, honestly. I hope Disney lost that lawsuit.
Did you find this for my sake?
We wanted to help you out, Nurse.
That and get something from you that we're about to get, I think.
I'm very well touched. It positively jokes a man up. You may be just a lad, but you've the heart of a saint. And that old fella. Seems silly to ask, but he's long gone, isn't he?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Thought so. You can
An
find
American, right? Yeah.
He made good on his promise, though, eh?
I know American laws don't apply, but still, there should be some rules against it. Like, I feel like I don't like getting political with a lot of situations.
What's that?
I agree with that as well, dude. But I feel like that people should like countries should get together and like make laws and like to improve things like copywriting pageants and stuff like that, and TOS stuff across like borders and not borders, like countries and stuff. I wish they would do something like that because it would make it just would make a lot of things easier for a lot of people.
Thank you.
So what is it? Blueprints for a big secret invention?
No. This is research on the lost relics. Looks like the old fellow was hunting for others. Different cipher here. He tried to guess at locations too. Looks like his.
Also, I'm curious about something because I made the egg emoji. Oh yeah, I can use the egg emoji. That one technically didn't make it. I took it from Paper Mario, but still.
Favor to ask. Could you check around for more of these lost relics? Looks like the old man worked out a few other locations. There's 7 more relics noted down in this journal. I've got to see them all.
I feel like after getting all 7, we get something really good. And I'm not talking about maxing out Nerys's follower thing, because that's what we're about to get.
Appreciated. We're in this journey together, what?
Feel Nerys's passion for relics as well as his faith in me. Seal it with a handshake.
The free-hearted engineer, Neurus. Within him dwells the virtue of the gunner. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Yeah, I know this situation was terrible. Someone died because of it. And it's really unfortunate, but we got the gunner. But, like, I just wish that it would be... Like, that's why I don't like a lot of copyright rules, like saying, oh yeah, you can't do this. Like, I understand sometimes where it's like, oh yeah, we will show you the Switch 2 if you don't talk about it, but still. I mean, it makes sense for him, and I do love his character, though. He gets hyper-focused on shit. There was a scene earlier with the, that one diva person. And Nerys was like, there was hearts above his head. He was like, I can't stop looking, let me see the runner. And it was incredible. I love that scene just because of Nerys.
I'll leave this journal here. If I can crack any of the codes, I'll make a special note of it. So you just take a look when you feel like a spot of treasure hunting.
Also, I remember one of the skills you get for him. It's pretty good. It just helps with combat when you're fighting on your runner.
I was thinking this back at the village, but I think I might be able to detect this relic with my powers. I'll know if I'm close to it. When you want to hunt for relics, can you let me know?
Seems Gallica can sense where the relics are. I should search the area if she brings it up. Gallica will sometimes inform you she's detected a relic when you're at the entrance of a dungeon. Make sure to keep your eye out for when you're exploring inside.
Thanks, you two. I'm rather looking forward to digging deeper into this.
Left Nerys to be immersed with his work and return to the village with Gallica. As ever, this is a calm, peaceful place, like this village. That's just charm, isn't it?
Okay, then.
Stop by the shop since we're already here. By the way, weren't you asked to buy a practical pigeon bar? So I wonder if they sell that here. I don't know. Like, I remember we had shulk earlier. I want those. I'll buy... No, those are too expensive, and I don't need them at the moment. That's also expensive, but it's only available here. Rage paralysis, strength, magic, agility. Need that. No valuables. Oh yeah, we can just continue our trip. No, I did not mean to do that button, though.
Alright.
Oh yeah, not done shopping. I wanted to listen. Oh, you can just see stuff. That's cool. Actually, let's hear it. This is known for agriculture, livestock, and carrier pigeons. Some terrifying rumors about Northeast, but this is a nice and peaceful place.
I see.
The village wasn't targeted, probably too remote. We still practice sky burials. Their memorial service held to the soul of the deceased can ascend to the skies and soar like a bird. Have the same holdout there as it does in the capital. Some say we're paradise or the Paris. Be laid to rest as you please.
Amazing.
Word is that anyone has a chance to become king. It's absurd. What kind of fool would volunteer himself for all that trouble? Maybe there's one closer than you think.
What is it?
Nah, never heard anything about him over here. We were attacked here. I heard Count Luis would hunt him down for us. Rumors. Today, you need to be prepared to defend your own life. Please say this place doesn't get raided by humans at some point in the story.
Okay, then.
Travel safely between towns at night using teleportation magic. Don't forget to keep your ear out for followers' voices. Even on days that you return from a trip, you still have free time activities at night, as long as you haven't gone into a dungeon that day. Seemed promising. Oh, but I could do that. Look, the skill I give from her is really good, but I got something more important right now to do.
Let's go see.
It was tolerance, right?
All right then.
Oh yeah, I am turning this quest in.
Hello,
That the practical pigeon parcel. Oh, you really got it for me. These are for you. I got these for myself now. Put these in the incubator right away. A magic ignite will have them ready to hatch in a snap. Relinquished pigeons are being used to relay news about the tournament. Can't tell you how much of a pain in the butt it's been for our city. So if we got a new king, hope there'll at least be somebody who put a stop to these pushing nobles ruining our lives over their whims.
You saved my ass.
Well, for the time being, they should take care of our needs and then some. I really must thank you.
Mission accomplished.
And Noodle. What do the noodles do? Why are they invincible?
Amazing.
Can you give us that much? On island. As long as it doesn't take time, I will, and I must have something better to do. Wait, it's fast running. What did you say? Life of the city. Everyone is very generous in pitching in. Then he comes up again, you'll be the first person I look for. Happy to help, but we're not exactly an odd jobs agency unless the pay is good.
All right then.
Right, tolerance is you, right? Remarkable, you speak with me with recent incidents. Imagine you'd be a bit more cautious. You see people reject what they do not understand. That is, they reject us, push our foreign religion away. Yeah, I don't care about the Sanctus Church. Thing to proclaim so boldly in public. I must admit, you piqued my interest. Well then, shall we have a chat? Discussion on faith at the heart of the Sanctus town. Perhaps on Sanctism, learning more about the mystery thoughts in the matter may almost bear for those in needs, right? Tolerance. Let's listen. I could have gone to the town and made food while I was at it. What am I doing? What's about the Sanctus? I already understand how deeply the Saint religion and Sanctism is rooted in Marthia's history. Yet we Musri have fallen faith of our own. And as such, we are sworn in this city. Though, it would hardly be different elsewhere. Just in religion, is it in opposition into Sanctism somehow? For our part, we're happy to be left alone to practice our faith, but Sanctism does not appear to share its viewpoint. I hate them as well. Like, I don't mind a few of the people who worship them, because I don't find most of them to be that bad. But I don't like the fact that, like, oh yeah, these people are inferior because of their race, and we're gonna force that. Or, what else was it? No one else can practice religion. So, like, I don't care about religion personally. So, if you're forcing people to do it, it's just dumb. Somewhat, yes, I've heard it's more direct in places like Montero. Are you well versed in the Sanctus dogma? O ye born with sin of your heart. Adherence to the faith you must atone. The world closely is affirmation asking for forgiveness. In other words, entrust all your worries to God and ask for his forgiveness. Rather, the perfect doctor for controlling a population, isn't it? Hydraulics face like ours are inconvenienced not only to a religious level, but on a national one as well. That's why you ought to exercise caution. If you openly oppose Sanctism, who knows what could happen to you? Then they're literally using it for political reasons to force or to control people. And also, I hope you enjoyed Noob, and I'll see you later as well. Hopefully you enjoyed. And thanks for buying the memberships as well from earlier. Even tournaments itself, perhaps another other measures to ensure future oppression.
Now then.
Yes! Tolerance up! Man of benevolence but shall spur thee to aid thy people. Precious king, which a follower with passion may be inflamed.
If it pleases you.
Doing consumers. Well, should get back to the end soon. Alright, tomorrow's going to be an important day. I don't know if we're going to unlock a certain skill tomorrow, but we get something very important tomorrow. Also, I hate the fact that Noob just left when they really wanted me to go talk to them, and I got it right as they leave. These sand flashes, do you think we can rely on something as unknowable as the movements of the wind? It would seem so. According to that fortune teller, the signs continue to appear just as expected. No change to our plan then. Let's prepare as best we can.
We got a major bargain.
Bargains had on today's day. Say goodbye soon. The sadness will come back. We will talk to her, but where is the... You do go on sale? Oh, it's only... So, okay, I see.
Let's go.
certain shops go on sale certain days, but then Idol's Day, everyone goes on sale. Buy those because they're good for out of combat healing. Some extra stuff. Not able to. Oh yeah, right. Something else. I unlocked the gunner. There's something I can do real quick first, which is free. Well, not free. I have to use some items and currency to do it, but I don't mind doing it because I will use this eventually.
All right then.
Let's go.
Where's more?
What were the gods doing?
There he is.
Oh, yeah?
I want to talk to more. We're going to academia. Let's read our Kingdom Hearts book then.
Fascinating.
Study it? Yeah, alright.
Ah, how good of you.
Study archetype. I think? Where is it? I wanted to put Brawler on him, but I don't know. Let me check something real quick. This increases endurance, attack, and a lot of luck makes sense.
I see.
Increases strength and agility. I think I'm going to wait on this, actually, because if it's an agility-based class, then there's someone else I want to put this on. I could get this as well. I could level up the merchant soon, though, which would make their class cheaper to buy, so I'm going to hold out, actually.
You're coming.
Will I regret this? Maybe, but I hope not.
All right then.
Missing.
Let's go.
Actually, wait, I could just, Well, hold up. Before I go talk to you, I hit the wrong button, but I wanted to check something. I can do it afterwards. Hello, Dry Punch. Welcome to this stream.
You.
With my overflowing tolerance, I was able to convey how dedicated I am to Maria and helping her with her loneliness. Tolerance up. You kept doing your thoughts, haven't you? Do me a favor. Go spend some quality time with Maria. I'm sure she'd enjoy hearing about your travels. Okay, I can still check it. Ability details. It doesn't tell us yet. Never mind.
Thank you. And so...
She's been down for so long. Not that I expect her to be a giggling ball of energy after all that's happened, but it seems she needs to put on a brave face.
About that.
Even when she's with you, I wouldn't be here fretting over her otherwise. There are many who see Grius as a hero who tried to take down a tyrant, but the city has its fair share of Louis supporters. I worry about what would happen if more people found out Maria is his daughter. So I sat down and very clearly explained to keep the relationship a secret, and she promised, but now she's acting like nothing's wrong. Poor girl can't talk to anyone about her feelings. My heart aches for her.
You.
And that's where you come in. I wanted to ask a favor of you. I think the end suffocates her. Would you mind taking her somewhere to talk? Even if all you do is lend her an ear, she would appreciate it. That's fairly easy. That's all I have to do. And Elmo, welcome to the stream. Somebody kicked it. I don't know. I know their entire thing is they can use money for an almighty attack, which is actually pretty good because it doesn't use MP at all. And their skills are mostly support, with them being make enemies drop more items and money more often. But beyond that, I don't know what they really do. Should be enough, it has to be.
You're a big help.
Thank you for doing me this favor. I'll fetch Maria. I'll be right outside her door. It's such a long time since I went for a walk. Thanks for coming with me today, mister.
Hey.
I remember this place. When we first came to the capital, I fell down around here. Couldn't see anything because it was really dark. when Papa, he just patted me on the head and said, "You okay?" Hey, mister.
Sure.
Don't worry, you can tell me anything. Oh, it just, never mind. I mean, there's something, a whole lot of something, but I'm not sure which one to ask first.
Boy, there.
There would be assassins used to live around here. Man who tried to kill Luis. Yeah, if you believe some washed up mercenary that'd be able to take out Luis. Can we go elsewhere? He went mad from hunger. Not even needs more guardsmen prowling about because of him. Why don't we keep walking?
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me more stories about your journey. The ones about places about outside Grand Trad. Well, we found this tree that eats Mag. Walked around aimlessly and talked about various things. This right here, that's art. Wait, it's the free. Don't call her that. Pardon me. Please don't scribble there. That's Miss Fabeline's house. You guys, get away from me. Hey, no, get away from her. I am okay. So we gotta get. No, it wasn't.
That's right.
Parents didn't want you. That's why. That's not why. My mom say there's some weird applicant living in the Dodge Inn. Talking about you. Apologize for that. Shut up. No, apologize. Okay, I guess we can't force them, but still. Might we? No.
Sure.
Don't let what they say bother you. None of it was true. Okay.
I'm
Some
sorry.
dirt on the picture you gave me. I remember. We can easily make a new one if you need it. So happy when you gave it to me. You didn't forget your promise.
It'll be fine.
Never forget a promise. Oh, I do feel better when I look at your picture. I know you're traveling all over and doing your best, mister. That's why I have to do my best, too. I can sense Maria's rigorous determination and the unshakable trust that she's placed in me.
I wanted to show Papa.
Healer Tree. Oh, we don't get the skill yet. It should have told me now, though, I hope. Was it true when he said my parents didn't want me? No. Nobody tells me the truth about anything. They all just say I'm still a kid. Do they not want to tell me because I'm a kid? They don't want to say it's my fault Papa died.
No.
You did this all for your sake. Why? Why can't I see Papa? I have to go back to his... Can we... Come on, give her a hug or something. She needs comfort. For trouble, can you,
Maria.
I'll be back. Don't worry.
Okay.
It's a promise. I'll see you later. That's a lot of Mag. We're gonna return to the group. I feel bad because her father just died. She didn't get to see him much, which is something I related to as a kid. I want to just help her. Seemed promising, but let's do this. Something that'll be slightly happier for now, at least. But I'm probably going to be going to talk with Maria as soon as possible again. Oh, wait, no, told anyone about it. Okay, so be it. You and I are collaborators now. Well then, should we discuss your arrangement? I think... No, later, I just want to check one thing. Does it tell me what it is now? No, it's one of these then. I'm probably not going to be able to reach that today, am I? Oh, that's unfortunate. I'm in.
Now then. Now then.
Doggy! This is what I want you to handle. Way to feed it, play with it, generally take care of it until I return.
Listen.
There's one rule, however. You cannot let anyone else find out there's a dog in here. No exceptions or mistakes. Actually, some vicious That's it?
What?
Sounds
Yes.
simple. Yes, but you can't let your guard down. I mean it when I say it. I want no mistakes. He's right, I'm sure you're aware of the anti-igniter crowd around here. The fools who believe igniters will destroy the world. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in this world who would jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill me.
That's why.
This thing's a weakness, waiting to be exploited, so I have to hide it. I'm entrusting this matter to you.
Why?
Why are you asking this of me? Because you are as far removed as my business as anyone could be. In case it bears saying, don't even think about crossing me. Being associates has worked for us so far. You don't want to be enemies. Oh, we will, actually. I didn't think about that. Being able to see what Zelda did, actually play through, it's going to be interesting. Please make that game canon.
That's right.
No, never mind. Call me. No, what's her name? Okay, I don't know why, but it also reminds me of earlier today, me and my parents went to someone's farm out a little bit. Like, it was like a 10-ish minute drive. And we went there because we went to go pick up some chicks so we could get more eggs when they grow up. And they had a really cute dog with a fluffy coat, and it was just wagging its tails. And we got to throw a ball with it a little bit. We were waiting for they were looking for their... Well, no, it was on the way to the chicken coop we threw the ball, I think. And I don't know why, but they came up and started just sniffing me a bunch. Yeah, that's gonna happen as well. Oh, they did confirm it's canon. I think you said that before and I forgot about it, which is my bad. But we're taking care of the dog. Belly rubs. I'm strangely attached to you already.
I see now.
Well, you have to do you have some surprising skills. Just using a magic without an igniter.
Why?
Did you look into my background?
Utterly naive.
If it could impact my igniter business, it's my job to know about it. And that's not all. Word has it you and your entourage can transform your bodies for combat somehow.
Speaking of...
Long ago, there once existed an ultimate magic. They say the hero king, a legend, with a power very much like yours. Though I sincerely doubt you'll be following in his footsteps.
You.
I'll be frank. Well, you're bad for business. But that's precisely why I'm going to lend you my power. I'm selling igniters because they turn a profit. I hate the things from the bottom of my heart. But this world is dominated by igniters. As long as you've got the money, you got almost the power. Almost got all the power you want. Quite a pitch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit of bleeding the downridden dry. Some get ever stronger, and the weak are only cast ever further down.
As it is.
My own hands are not bloodless in that, and so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched wheel. If nothing else, they'll be amusing, no? Honestly, if we can make it so everyone could give your pay. I haven't done anything, though. I just played with dog. We exceeded expectations already. Made the dog like you. Something impossible for me.
See you.
Till next time, we'll be waiting, or at least the dog will.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I forgot to go to the toilet.
Speaking of...
Hearing rumors of people disappearing in a forest east of Morania. A place known as the Imps Den. Actually, I don't even know where the toilet is in this game. Different locations than where Hive's was. Think there's a connection to the kidnapping in town? Don't believe so. Word is the culprits in this case are a band of forest Gorbans. Not the type to come into town and snatch people up. Might this be the work of the Gorban King? That has a bounty on it. Before the damage spreads, we ought to exterminate it.
Alright.
Departing tomorrow. And I can't get your skill up yet. Aw, man, oh well. I could do Hulkenberg real quick, I guess. Underground City. I'm guessing that got developed into the depths then.
Now then. Are you free?
Spending time to continue our training. You know, despite Stroll's little outbursts the other day, he's been quite diligent in training since. Can't fall behind now.
Speaking of...
I recall our practice swords are broken. Shall we go and buy new ones at the capital's weapons shop? Could be a simple thing to teleport there, yes? I'm glad we found some sturdier sparring swords. Hopefully they shall win me some measure of redemption the other day, Oh, risen to the sky. Oh, that's interesting then. I wonder if we'll get to explore those now a bit, or as some maps. Something I'm also kind of hoping about is yeah, I hope that they are the normal missions where it's like a limited area to explore. But I also hope that it's somewhat open world for the new game.
Listen!
On the authority of the king's order, your crime shall be repaid with death. Oh, not another execution. This is one thing. You remember, he's my former commander we met before. Do it.
Wait.
Hold! This is Hulkenberg. How should you not interrupt my duties? This is your duty. When Knight Commander presides over executions,
Speak no more.
it is only right. Those who do this nation harm shall be punished.
So then,
What exactly has he done? Treason. Most petty offense, sir. Military release. Slander the honor of the Royal Knight. That's it? What honor? Royal Knights of today are honorless. Forgotten any oath to the throne. Just dogs barking on command. Bring me a whip. Hang that.
You.
Cannot be serious. His insolence is why you would have him killed. This, after all, is trifling sinners you sent to the gallows. Righteous fury swings false from the hypocrite's mouth. No, this is just wrong. Sir, like my head, you are. Can we stop him somehow? Guess not. Using his only reward is death. Then lies at home rather than the knights of the people. If I do become king, I'm punishing this guy for sure. For any reason they liked.
Redanth.
It's beyond outrageous. Rather, nothing less than public butchery. And the capital's order is knight's duty. Only naturally punish those who spread lies.
You.
Have you sold your soul to the Sanctus? Were you blinded by their prospects you'd win by their coronation? Hardly matters who takes the throne, as long as the royal knights still stand to flank it. This, you see, is the role of the one who has risen to post as knight commander. One's burdens are different from those who are free-willing and frivolous, like yourself. You are going to be fired when I become king.
You cur.
For coward, you poison out the shape your so-called loyalty. Bold words. One would almost think your friends seek the hang as is yourself. Try it, that's what you want. I'm happy. He wasn't one to hold his tongue. He stands my hand today, but there will not be a next time, Hulkenberg.
Tis wrong.
Power is not tool to determine and kill the innocent. It is meant to guide the weak and vulnerable, that each and every one of us might live together in a better country.
Apologies.
I apologize. I forced you into my troubles again. Not your fault, it's his. He's the one in the wrong here. All the same, I'm glad you're here with me. Who knows what would have happened if I'd been alone? Somewhere in my heart, I'd expect he might still understand me. I would count such blind faith among my weakness. Should it ever be me who strays from the path of virtue, I only ask that you remind me of my purpose under any circumstance. Can I entrust this of you? Over his virtues of purpose and deep trust.
You have given me such strength.
Skills cannot be inherited by the knight lineage. Also, welcome back, noob. You missed us getting rank 2 with Maria. Partially to blame for Rotan's brutality. No, the day has already left me exhausted. We'll speak more of this some other time away from prying ears. Behind Hulkenberg. I feel like I've seen him before. Yeah, I remember him as well.
What you want to know?
You do have more stuff.
He's the real skinny.
Town by the beach here called Komodo. Nice quiet place, famous for their carrier pigeons. Got medicine and a bath salt called Fleeting Fountain of Youth. They sell organic sugar too. They also sell accessories with various effects when worn, but they're useful to travelers like you. Hardly a day's journey with a gauntlet runner. Why not pay the place a visit? I've already been there. Well, it's a great one. I wish that more people would understand or would like it, but the reason they don't is because it is kind of similar to Breath of the Wild. And I do understand that. If you can, Junior 2K, play it. It's a fun game if you have the time. This won't be active at night, will it? Nah. I need to increase my, what was it again? Not tolerance, that was for, it wasn't etiquette, was it?
An elder candidate?
No.
It was imagination. I got it! Win! Future King, that's quite a goal. You're a bad swindler, you suffer from delusions of grandeur. When did I get this? There's enough caught me intrigued. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to humor you a bit. Yes, I should like to hear you more. And you want your item back. But I have a condition. You'll need to do something for me first.
Have you ever heard of Malvino's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone who wears it.
That actually reminds me of a D&D item we got one of the first campaigns that we immediately gave up. That I played somewhat recently.
For you? That's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves.
Then by all means do it yourselves. Yes, these swords are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible. Probably.
The way you talk almost feels like you've been in on this from the beginning.
Good one. We just happen to be in the
The
same
originals,
boat,
buddy.
so why not lend each other
It
a
is.
hand?
I do kind of see it a little bit because with every Zelda, or with every Zelda game, there's a linear path. There is some.
You're a candidate to the tournament for the throne, aren't you?
There is some variation you can do in the games. Like I believe in Ocarina of Time, you can go to different temples in different order. I might be wrong about this.
Offering you a good deal.
Breath of the Wild, you can do things in almost any order you want, I think.
Mark my words.
In Tears of the Kingdom, you can do things in lots of different orders, but there is still some things you have to do in certain orders. Like, for example, Zora's Domain. In Breath of the Wild, you could either get shock arrows, and you could do this by either buying in a shop through any methods, or they tell you a way to easily get it.
Fine.
By going to the top of the mountain to get them from the Lionel.
The ring you
In
mentioned.
Tears of the Kingdom, you have to go find the King's Scales, which can only be done in a very specific way.
Word is there's monsters knocking about out there. Hence my request to the lad with the sword.
It's a better balance between it as well. It's why I like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom both a lot, though.
Golden things are plenty there.
I wish they were as well, because it would help me to pronounce a lot of words I don't know how to pronounce.
Being buried with their equipment.
I assure you, it's well worth the trip.
We have to go through with this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing with him. So I'll let you take over from here.
Rivali's Gale is is a really good skill in that game.
Doesn't seem to like me very much.
It lets you just go up really easily. Look, you're giving me treasure for this, or you're not giving me treasure. I'm finding treasure for this. It's worth it.
Such a prompt decision. Call me Cuculus. The ring should be in the abandoned tomb. I'll thank you.
I have not been paying attention to all what's been going on. But I've seen this before, so I understand. We get Ria's memento back. Increase courage again. Why is courage so easy to increase in this game? I haven't done anything about it. And I'm about to get level 2 probably, just off side quests and stuff.
I implore you.
Even your Gauntlet Runner. Night travel from Marthia. A bit of a conversation shared with your compassion, don't you think?
And right there's a labyrinth.
Also, we have a Gauntlet Runner to run past. I love that we can run past the rival Gauntlet Runners.
I'll be waiting.
And that they have interaction. It's really cool. I kind of wish there's a chance that we just run into Bandit Gauntlet Runners, but I don't know if we do yet. I haven't gotten that far. So when did I get Imagination leveled up, though? I want to play Twilight Princess, but I have no way of doing it. I need Etiquette up, I guess. Because it's between that and Courage, it's the only skills I don't have yet. Bit further? Alright, well, we're close then. Gotta work on your timing. Oh man, I can't do that yet. There's gotta be another way to work on Etiquette. There's not.
Let's go.
Can I read the book? Much as possible, the only way to unlock everything. Yeah. I can't read a book. I was just curious if I could. I can't set out right now, can I? Because we have to leave tomorrow.
Really?
I can at least look at the map.
Let's see.
Alright, I can't, I guess.
Alright then.
Most of it's blocked off, too. Alright. They don't want you staying outside the Gauntlet Runner.
Let's go.
Eloquence? I mispronounced that. My bad.
Alright then.
None of these are available at the moment. I guess I can't do the Gauntlet Runner.
Alright then. Where to?
Let's go.
Let's make some more food.
Oh, hey!
Oh, hi!
Stop.
God, you got to come back so fast. My family told me not to bother you about it, but you tell me stories of your travels, just sometimes, okay?
Yeah.
Where you could lend me a hand with preparing food, like to help out. You can use the kitchen as you please, and if you have the ingredients, you can make. Yeah, I do want to make more of that. This is one of the best uses of time, I think, if you want to increase this stat, I think.
Oh, right.
No.
Pick the original recipe, because I think that does give us the most stat.
Alright.
Time marches on, and the
Let her cook. It's too late. I'm not letting her cook. I don't like the thing is I don't think the fairy.
Is it finally time?
And hello, Joe. Welcome to the stream as well.
So?
Hi, everybody, you ready? I'll let you shop around at least a little bit. That's neat.
Alright then. Let's head there right away.
But I don't think we should let the little fairy cook.
Aha! I've been
Let's go sniff out this bounty, shall we? None of these have a deadline, do they? Good. Just wanted to double check that. The only one that I had was the carrier pigeon.
Let's move.
This place, you would pursue peril.
Distance for you to camp along the way. Sure, let's go.
Aha! Tally-ho then!
Take out the full throttle, hang on to something. Why do we have to go down and around, though? That's weird. We could probably reach it in one day if it wasn't for that.
Trusting the advice of Morris, Barden's right.
Well, okay, there's a rock wall there on the map, it looks like. That makes sense.
Towards the giant sandworm's nest. They could not know what they will encounter here, nor that it might
Soon what happened?
of their trials.
The cooking thing? Because it's needed for an early game side quest that has a time limit on it. I don't need courage, can't do anything else.
Alright then.
Let's continue our book then. Not now I finished that one. Grind and Persuasion. I never knew you didn't know about that.
What's that?
And this book teaches you to ensure others will agree with you. Next part reviews some basics. Even to make a flawless first impression, as discussion progresses, the other person may erect an emotional wall and start giving you the cold shoulder. No matter what you say, they'll remain unreceptive. In these situations, issue a challenge. Must shock shock this is to break down their walls. Shock this is how do you go about doing that? Pretend to cry. Sure.
About that.
You don't have to cry. Cry to the give in. Guess that strategy might work against some people.
Alright.
New game. Well, I guess it can be missed if you miss the side quest. someone's agreement doesn't seem like it would be too complex. There's actually a lot of... Well, actually, if you talk to her during the afternoon, I'll say, hey, yeah, I can teach you how to make this thing if you know it. I mean, it's a method of travel, Hydro. I think I did it once or twice as well. I liked being able to move and dive. It was fun. Pick up for next time. One more read. I like to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
The gauntlet runner comes to a stop.
Oh, well, not what I thought it was.
The grandeur of it stirs something in each of them. Could a creature this large have truly existed? Or is it an oddity shaped by the sands? Another truth lost to time.
If it's a skeleton, maybe we can find one of the new happy ghasts in here. It looks like it's mechanical. Well, those might be bug eyes. But is that a giant sandworm husk? Can't be. It does resemble a giant sandworm, but I never heard of one going to this size.
Indeed.
Be so like we carved into great mini servings. You're considering how to eat it, aren't you?
Look.
Come now, your attention is focused entirely the wrong thing. You gaze downward and feet in the sand beneath. Husk is more interesting. The husk is more interesting. The white transparent sand, it's likely glass. That's just I've seen shop fronts of the Grand Trader within the local cathedral is made with magic through elaborate and rather expensive process. This was made naturally somehow. Right. Look at that beat where that happens. This whole area would have been hit. Particularly eyebrow-scorching bursts of intense heat. Perhaps the event of a great importance once occurred here. Details of which we're not privy to. At this point we can only venture assumptions and guesses, but dare say the spot warranting further research.
Right then.
I'll do some quick jotting in my notes.
Still, though.
It's here rather pretty. It's like a dreamlike sparkle to it. We stumble upon sights like this, the real pleasure of traveling. Certainly took our mind off our forthcoming bounty hunt. I feel like wisdom deepening slightly after taking in the fantastical view.
All right.
Skydive. Honestly, I feel like it's a more common occurrence in Tears of the Kingdom.
Hail.
It just has a chance to fly next to you. Are you rather content with your findings? If so, I suggest we make a return. Or just finish my drawing. Take it, lad, and trust that you'll deliver onto it a piece of hand. Alright then, let's go back to the runner, get saddled with kitchen patrol. I don't have time to cook. How childish. If you're a contest you seek, then consider the challenge accepted. On your marks, 3, 2, 1.
Huh?
I forgot about his running animation. Ultimate, that'll want kitchen patrol. If you need materials, I would recommend just farming in the depths for a bit. Oh, no, there's no not to it all. Gunner incoming. Dallas one though, I must say.
Hey!
Alright, crew. I hereby challenge you.
Hey!
That voice sounds familiar. Alright, now boy, use my cannon punch a hole in the seat. Bring it on. Let her do our worst. They're already climbing onto the deck from the opposite end. Come on, we gotta go. We gotta go. You ready?
So it was your run. I thought I'd seen that craft before.
Hello.
Rena, why are you in a gauntlet runner?
She into the competition.
Running for the throne, of course. Isn't that why you're out here? I'm sorry, but the throne will be mine. I can't afford to lose. Not when
I love the way her
James-
cape's moving with her in her for battle animation. That's really neat, actually. Kind of mesmerizing.
Fair and square. Have it!
I don't think she's thought this through. But I guess we'd better put our dukes up. I know we've got some history.
Let's make an end of
but we
it.
can't afford to let her beat us.
All right, I have a solution.
So, you gotta aim better than that.
I will fight with pride.
I know
I
we've
shall-
got
All right, I have an idea.
but we can't afford
It works.
to beat us.
Lend me your strength.
It fits her definitely.
Oh, power of heroes. We'll do this together.
We will strike damage to one enemy. I will do that in a minute. I do actually need a pass though.
All right, let's go.
Is that all? I can't lose. The Parapus are counting on me.
Charge it, but now she's doing damage. Meteoric Fist? AoE damage?
Are you
Prepare.
And I missed. Oh.
Frida, time for some close combat. Vida's power. A tough one.
271. I do a lot of damage.
I defer to you.
I call upon royal power within.
We haven't seen horse-drawn carriage yet. Let's see what this is. $600 damage.
You having a laugh? Even in a hand-to-hand fight, I can't win.
How do we get a horse on the runner?
Take this. This frustration.
That's a lot of money. Wow.
That'll do. I shall strive to use this power wisely.
200 more popularity as well. Leave it. Well, it turns out you're a force to be reckoned with, Will. That was that. You almost took one of us out. You're quite the force yourself. I almost had to use healing powers. Of course I am. You can realize how much I train. And I'll say something about the power years. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know whether to be shocked or awed. And yet here we are. We both stand together again. To tell it true, I was surprised when I saw you at the opening ceremony. I mean, you had kingly ambitions.
Got it.
Didn't know you did either. Oh, I certainly do. I have a dream, you see. My aim is simple. Want to help the therapists. We're a poor lot, generally speaking. Not a lot of options for work, if there's any to be had at all. A lot of us wonder whenever we'll be able to afford our next meal. Not something we got in common with the other tribes. Because my tribe struggle in an endless cycle of misery, and we can't even break out on our own.
What we have here.
But now that anyone can wear the next crown, I'll put my life on the line to make it my head that does. What to do? I'm gonna put a bounty on every rich and greedy idiot that this country's ever known. That's not bad, no? We knock them off their mounds of money and put that to raise the poor up. Everyone will be working together to bring in those bounties, and once they do get the riches and glory besides.
About that.
But it isn't moral. How do you judge what fighting from wrong?
But come on.
Well, that is for the king to decide, isn't it? I never asked about the specific details of the bounty plan, so I don't know exactly.
The truth is,
There's this Clamar's been sort of the brains of the operation. Real brawny type, but he's nice enough. He's the one who suggests I take the throne. That would benefit my tribe, so I should take a crack at it. He's the one who pushed me to enter the race. Doesn't want people making fools of I've got to pronounce their race name already. Papyrus, and he shed a real tear for us. Well, I suppose not every Clamar's brought into the core.
I suppose.
I mean, what are your plans if you win the crown? I'll tell you everyone. Tell you if you manage to beat me. That's how it is. I really want to know. I'm gonna make you talk. So you baby right for next time, Kay? Not you don't either. Future of the Parapets is at stake. So with nothing but the clothes on my back, and I'm only where I am today by the strength I've earned and the blood on my fist. Now I'm ready to take on the world. Very faint. I forgot to read it. Whatever.
Never felt so alive.
They always make you hyper game brain, but the music for those trailers were great as well. I remember getting chilled when I watched those trailers.
See you soon, I hope.
I'll be seeing ya.
And then,
Don't be taking a beating before then, because I plan to be the one who delivers on that promise myself. Free rank up for that as well. I like it when it's just, hey, yeah, you just need to meet them on the road to talk to them and increase their rank with you. Really nice that you don't actually have to worry about it.
As they take their well-deserved rest.
We will have to go out of our way to interact with their gauntlet runners later, though. But I'm fine with that.
Getting real chilly.
It's a good trailer, though. I definitely agree with that.
Speaking of,
Most almost donate to the church regardless of depth of their faith. Of course, saints have no issue leaving their hands out. Now they're dominant sport of our nation. Ironic, isn't it? That's exactly how doctrine meant to help people comes to favor a small part of an already privileged class. Look at the map.
all right then.
The one. It does look like it does look neat. It also is just an actual map that we got earlier.
All right then.
I can't sprint here. Alright, well, we got a book to finish. Well, let's see. I'll take over from window if you want to read it together. It's still a good trailer, just not as good.
What's that?
Teach you to, I'm sure others will agree with you. But actually, I don't think I've seen the trailer much because I didn't know about like this Breath of the Wild until after I found out about the Switch. The thing is, it's hard not to get hyped for things sometimes. If something looks interesting to me, I kind of want to just at least give it a shot, but it's hard to do that with things getting so expensive. Sure, others will agree with you. Next part, put things into practice. Politics explained part of the letter. Some people still refuse to budge. Fancy words and a calculated suggestion backfiring these types because they're guided by emotion rather than logic. For them, the most expected thing to do is... Now, what do you think it is? What was it exactly? You next in practice. Plead with them.
Look at that.
Need for help?
Amazing.
This book keeps... It's a steep game, please, until you... Says keep... I can't read. Why? That's exactly right. It says to keep saying please until you wear their practice down. In case it boils down to brute force in the end. And etiquette up.
Right.
Or, I mispronounced it again, but whatever. I just hope it's a good one. Persuading everyone in a moment is a monumental task, which makes sense. Everyone has their own values and way of thinking, after all. Finished reading the book, understanding that the world is deepened.
Now then.
More... I don't know how to pronounce it without saying etiquette, but it's not how you pronounce it.
Eloquence.
Eloquence.
Why, that's...
Baby and Flame. Well, that's pretty much everything I'm worried, concerned about getting to Ring 2 at Ring 2.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
You see when your yeah, and the crown gets bigger as your virtues get higher. Which is a really cool way of marking it. This game definitely was stylized.
The giant sandworm's nest. It is the day that the sleep-inducing sandflash dances in the sky. Their target is Jaime Noctul, a villain still unseen, who has caused the woes of Martira. Will they successfully claim his bounty to great fortune?
Talking about what specifically? The next Zelda game? Well, as long as the next Zelda game isn't $100+, we'll be fine. Though I'd rather it be at 60 at the most. It's probably going to be 70. I wish games would go back to $60 or even 50. Unfortunately, by the time I was old enough to get games for myself, they were $60, and I didn't realize that until recently either.
What exactly do they look like? I only got a glimpse of the lava, and cooked at that.
Now I'm getting hungry again.
They grow quite steadily in their lifetime. It's the tremendously large ones that end up deadly threats.
Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. What kind of man would want to live in a den of those things?
The thing is, I hope it doesn't come to that.
Just now. Beasts, and not just one. Should they not be asleep?
Hey,
I really hope the next one's not 80. If it is, not much we can do about it.
So that's it, eh? But what's going on? Did we get bad information?
That's not a sandworm.
A horror like that could only be
Yeah, I know.
A human?
I'm hoping indie games... the thing is, indie games are going to be nice because of that, but it's pretty much impossible to buy games unless you're getting income from it at this point. Or you just want to start skipping meals or something.
What's going on?
No holding back! No, not this. I call upon royal power within!
Right on target.
I got crit!
Hold on. I'm all prepared.
'Tis yours. I'm obliged.
My thanks.
I stand ready. Come!
I mean, I can't stop you, I guess. Oh, well. Which, yeah, there's that too. Another crit?
Vanquish evil.
won't hold back. With healing
I owe you.
Is that join with me?
Nothing else I can target. But yeah, apparently they're all based on like artwork as well, which is something I didn't know until I started this series. Because I think was it Dried Punch or was it someone else who mentioned it? I kind of want to go back and play X again because it's fun. How do you oh, that's right.
warrior. Hack and slash. Forward. Lend me your strength. All right, let's go.
That skill does damage. Especially when I have attack up and they have defense down.
It went underground. I think we managed to drive it back.
I don't think we managed to drive it back. We don't even get EXP for that!
What?
That human came right up for us and then...
Tell me.
Wait, does that mean we're inside its body? By a giant sandworm, though Gallica is right. This isn't a worm, 'tis a human! I would have thought thousands of I've imagined ended up in one's stomach. A long time since I had visitors, well, make yourselves at home.
Huh?
So that, yeah, it's because of one of the things we got while leveling up. I remember that. Please be, try giving that lump there's a big old wallop. Yeah, if I leave the gate shut, will open right quick. You know, straight on, you can get out. Well, through the back. Mind the guts. Digestive juices are in there. We'll make short work of you. Melt you right down. That'd be regrettable. In other words, we have to find a way through before we get digested. Working on time limit. Can't afford to make any mistakes. Take a rest before we start this guts clock. There'll be lots of treasure in its time. Spawny, really grab it on your way out. Not every day you get spoiled by a sandworm, which is in here. But once you leave, there's no coming back. Because how many folks just got digested because they couldn't leave well enough alone. Don't get greedy. Because if you wish to escape, come with us. God, I've been afraid I'll decline. Big bug lover, you see. So much reason to do on this giant sandworm. It is gross, but I kind of like the concept of these things. There's just a hero instance in here, and we can go to more if we need to.
What now? Right there.
Why is the strange meat lump so tanky? I should have saved first.
What?
Oh man, looks like we won't be able to get back. More important things to worry about right now. Take a look. Path to the right is a suspicious looking swamp where the path left is filled with monsters.
What is
Are
this?
humans like the other side? Kinda looks like we have no choice but to take one of these.
Let's hurry.
Go through here to leave. Will you lead the way? I'm interested. I don't think it's trying to dissolve us, do you? Pinocchio. It honestly does give me the same thing. Onward to the salvation. What is that text? Oh yeah, but this stuff really slows you down and you take damage. But there's so much loot in here.
I imagine that would be You found something.
Time missions, yeah, especially when a time mission where you can never come back.
Nice. I need to find a use for that.
I see the enemy.
Act fast. We have this.
Yikes!
Nope.
Counterattack!
Taste steel.
That resets the timer too, thank goodness.
Tougher than I thought.
It's okay. Seeker! Scour! A tough one.
Is everyone all right? Huh. Take this. Nothing. Good. Tis done.
Only 2 enemies left. Stay sharp.
Let's stay calm. Come forth, royal soul. Win! Stay sharp. It's not a spirit.
Right there.
You blocked that. Oh, great. And anxiety. Whatever.
Yikes! Here comes the counter.
You block physical, so you're useless on these things, unfortunately. I have to use magic. Should have had... I've done this dungeon before, though.
What now?
I can't do it right now. I am going to grab everything. Whether you like it or not.
I seem to have been singed. Is there any way to heal this?
Sounds good to me.
Hold up. No, you're weak to slash.
What now?
Oh, I sold the other sword, whatever.
We have the edge.
I'm not going to be focusing on the enemies a lot, but I'm going to take these. You're not weak to slash. Oh, these things are weak to slash.
Try some of this!
Hit your weak point.
It's okay. Win! Still here? By the sworn oath of night. Right there! Numbers dwindle. In the name of
No, I have not. Oh no, that one. I've seen a bunch of clips, but I've never seen it. I've never seen it itself.
That's the spirit.
Only one left. Finish them off. We're clear.
No, let's
Take
rush
them all
them.
down in one fell swoop. Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Strive for greater heights.
I didn't mean to skip through that, but whatever.
Sounds crazy.
Come on!
Something's around. Right here.
Ignore most of the enemies I can't take out. Come on, game, give me this.
Hey, great job.
All right, there's another path with treasure right there. I need to go back though.
Would sure be a pleasure to find some treasure.
Right there.
You.
Keep an
Time
eye
for
on
some
it.
close combat.
I just want to get your element on. I'm not fighting you right now.
There they go. Shouldn't be anything we can't handle.
There they are.
Be wary.
I see the enemy.
As long as we're careful, I think we'll be fine with these.
Right there. Charging in. All right. Push through.
There's no rush.
Run. I guess the cutscene prevent me from getting hit. Oh, but there's treasure right around here.
Nice.
1,000 archetype BXP.
I see the enemy.
If you intend to take
Yeah,
this,
yeah, you could just buy Switch 1 edition games.
There they are.
But some Switch 2 edition games might have extra content, which is kind of dumb, but it's also just effectively DLC at that point. Question about asked, where's the butthole?
No problem.
So, Worms, I guess just keep going. The path splits up ahead. We need to push. We just need to keep push forward.
but
It will be simple. Look to the left to the crystal. Is that a Magnolia crystal? What's one doing in here?
Hurry!
Lead on.
I see the enemy. All right.
Are you feeling okay? Just making sure. What now?
We should have bought more stuff.
They all seem pretty weak. You got this. Great find. Keep it.
2 launches, yeah.
Don't think we can.
Fine.
First way out, got it over with. Alright, we got fish to fight! Why does the fish have a sword? Oh, that's just annoying. You know what?
You gotta aim better than that.
I will fight with pride.
This resets the timer.
Hulkenberg's moving slow. Control, you gotta aim better than that.
Let's make this not good.
Don't get sloppy, Captain. Scroll's frozen.
I need to fight. Yeah, I'm gonna reset until I get a crit.
Audacity!
Warrior!
Crit!
It's okay. We can divide this power. Scour! I stand ready. Join with me.
We'll team up.
Oh, sure thing, Hydra. Hopefully enjoyed, and I'll see you later.
Is that all?
Are you prepared? Try some of this.
Crit!
Right on target.
I won't hold back.
Scroll.
It didn't work.
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
Is everyone all right? Wasn't it
Hold
predictable?
yourself together.
Reverse. Oh, it is.
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Only if the
Scroll.
Wasn't enough.
Someone get him back on his feet. Scroll got
Seeker,
knocked out.
win.
Anyone get him
Still
back
up?
on his feet.
I snipe. They read
Oliver,
my strike.
hold yourself together.
Oh, again. If I miss this next attack, I'm probably gonna reset combat.
My strength.
Scroll got knocked
I'm all
out.
prepared.
Can anyone get him back on his feet?
We're good.
Got it.
Let's make a fine shortcut. We might as well try this crystal with the opportunity. 'Tis your decision, Will.
Let's go.
Almost at the exit.
What now?
Everything's pretty standard.
We get loot, though.
All right.
Good find.
Gunner. Normal attacks may inflict poison. Great item. Grab that.
There they are.
We still got 10 minutes in here as well.
Great. I see the enemy. Right there.
I'm going to be taking advantage of this to grab as many of the items in here as I can.
Time for some close combat. Charging in.
I'll give it my all. Okay.
PlayStation, because that's the only... Well, I guess, actually, I guess I could play it on
Let's go.
on PC.
I'll cut through. Observe. Right there.
Are you prepared? They die hard.
Come forth, royal soul.
Woo, not too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone.
A lot of money in the mag. Well worth it.
Careful. There's more of them.
Don't lose focus.
Loot!
All right.
Not bad.
Evasion against Slash.
What now?
Not really. I'd rather have my +2 boots. Because those are really good.
There shouldn't be anything we can't handle. We'll be okay.
Come on. Hand. Grab the hand.
I don't see anything we can't
There they are. All right. How's that?
Get me out of the poison. I love how I can use enemies to just jump to them.
This is bad. They're on to us.
I see the enemy. Right there.
I'm trying to. I'm trying to reach. Oh, yes, hold up.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
That's everything.
I see the enemy. Right there.
The dungeon, yeah, not. Oh, right. We need to defeat this guy first. It seems. We can fight. Yeah, it doesn't look like a pushover. He's in the way. Let's go. We're gonna get out. I have plenty of time. Why are people so concerned about like? Oh yeah, don't worry about fighting the enemies here. I have 7 minutes.
Let's stay calm. No holding back. The freedom of a wanderer.
The strategy. I'm not abusing the rewind feature. It's in the game for a reason.
Not this. Fight us power. With healing power. Let us fight. Coordination is key.
Oh, that could be really bad.
Careful. Strike attacks won't phase.
Because I don't got those skills.
Not now. I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
The freedom of a seeker. Let's set it up. Show them our might. Just 2 left.
That's the spirit. What can I do?
Badly wounded. Can anyone heal him?
Oh, it's bad.
To the rear guard.
Hey! Wake up! We're still in a fight here!
My thanks.
Hulkenberg's
In
been
the
burned.
name of
She
justice.
gets hit, she's in big trouble.
Could do with this.
Time's doing it, yeah, but I still have like 6 minutes left. This fight's not going good though. I do not have a good build for here.
Is that all?
You can steal my MP.
Is that all? This is nothing.
Hulkenberg's been burned. She
Come
gets hit,
forth,
she's in
royal
big
soul.
trouble.
It burns. From our provision.
I can't. Are you prepared?
It burns.
I thought that cured your burn. What?
Only a flesh wound.
Hulkenberg's been burned.
I won't hold
She
back.
gets hit, she's in big trouble.
Scour. Still up.
It burns. Here.
I shall. No holding back.
Someone heal her!
It burns.
Is everyone okay?
Oh, bad.
Do I need to use it? Let's go. Win. Last one.
You're all hurt bad.
Nice.
Anyone
Not this
get on
one.
healing duty?
From our provision.
I need to use this.
Helpful as ever.
Captain,
In
you've
the
been
name
burned.
of.
You'll take more damage this way, so be careful.
Crit. All right, perfect.
Take it.
Is that all?
Then sharply fell.
Moving to the front. Comrade.
All right, let's go. Warrior. They die hard.
One more turn and we got this.
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
Assuming I can hit him. Crit.
Okay.
Nice. I feel.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Yeah!
We're out of here.
All right!
We're here. It's the exit. Could we be there here in? We got here in time. Now we may finally see the belly of the beast. We come all this way, but are we really doing this?
You.
You have an alternative. If not, there's no sense grumbling. Gather around, children. This is the legend of a large stroll who crawled out of the butt of a worm. Do you feel that? Do you smell that? Nature calls, I suppose. What? You're digging the what? The other one, actually, but we have to move. We'll have children if we all die in a poop. I forgot about this section again. I don't care anymore as long as we get out. Right, time to go. This is a weird thing to put in a game. They didn't need to animate this much, did they? Why? Why is this in the game? I forgot about this. This is part of the break. This is the one part I got out of my mind. Hey, there's bags of stuff. That was rough.
Well,
We dealt some grave internal damage, but it sure remained quiet for a while.
Even so.
This doesn't smell right. Indeed, yet at least that sense made us direct our foes.
No.
I mean, oh yes, it's a bit of a stench too, but looks to me like Morris' zip was likely no good to begin with. Suppose it was a trap. My trap is when we come so far to help them. They're not opposed to their bill out in the capital if they weren't desperate for aid. Oh, this must be the his den. Assuming the information about Hindley even being here was false to begin with. Yeah, especially considering I know what he is and something about him that'll make this worse for him. We've not come all the way here to turn back now. Let us at least investigate the situation inside. Be careful, investigation. Every region has unique and inclement weather demands. There's sandflash in Martina, for example. During inclement weather, magma becomes denser, causing monsters to become enraged. Magma densely impacts dungeons as well. Be sure to pay mind to the weather. I don't find toilet humor funny either. Little crap. Okay, I don't find it funny normally, but they're bringing a lot of puns in that. We're pretty sure we'll place like this. Humble peddler, traveling for business to nearby town. Sandwich attack. I'm a lone survivor. Now there's this weather to enjoy. When it's like this, monsters go berserk. Not to bring out in the waste though. Just here quaking in my boots. Same things to you. I need my life. Anything you want, whatever catches your eye. No burn medicine. Got a lot of stuff from this though.
Look forward.
Onward.
What do you think?
Well, nothing else to go.
To them.
Indeed, I just realized what time it was, and probably realizing I probably should have waited to do this next time. Oh well, I have a bit more time. Actually, I can just go out here and, yeah, no, can I? Save is up, not down. Right, in that case, it honestly, yeah, it is. But for now, I think I'm going to end stream here. Next time, well, first off, in between streams, I'm definitely taking a shower with what happened. And, we're going to go find Heinz May. So for now, I hope everyone watching enjoyed, and I'll see you later. Bye!